Page 200, Emperor Waltz. This lesson and the next couple are on harmonizing. They give us the melody and the chords, more or less, and we get to make up the accompaniment. First thing, like everything else, I have a process that I use. It's not my process, but I use it. You have your own process. Everybody has their own. A method, a plan of attack on doing this sort of thing. And that's what I'm going to use in this harmonizing thing. First thing I want to know is the melody. So I see it's a treble clef with one flat. This is in the key of F major. And I want to just hear the melody. The fingering, I'm less concerned about fingering right now, but I do want to connect the notes with the fingers if I can. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now this third measure, that dotted rhythm needs to be crisp. Don't turn it into a triplet. Da-dee-da-dee-da. That's a triplet. That's rocking it. Don't. It's got to be bum-ba-dum. It's almost like a grace note. And I tend to want to play the G's a staccato. It's just a habit. That's the melody. I think it goes a little faster than that, but that's the melody. Then the next thing I want to do is make sure I know what the chords are. We're in the key of F, so the one chord is an F, and I don't know where to play it. Well, right now it's just here. And then the 2 chord is here, but it's the 6 means first inversion. So the B's on the bottom. I'm going to come down here. I'm getting too high. And then the 5-7 F is here. Remember in F, the 5 chord is that, and add the 7th? Okay. I don't know if I need all 4 notes yet, but right now just the chord. Then 1 chord. And then in measure 11, it's the 2-6 again, which is the B flat. And now we get a secondary dominant. The 5-7 of the 4 chord, or the 6 chord, excuse me, and it resolves to the 6 chord. So if you take the 6 chord, in F, the 6 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's come down here. And I take the dominant of that, which is the 5th, here. I put a chord on that. It's got to be a major chord now, major, so it's C sharp. And I add the minor 7th. That's it. It's a dominant of the 6th chord, secondary dominant. Now we don't have to use it in this arrangement, although this isn't giving us any inversion here, so apparently that's what they want, is that. And then that resolves to the 6th chord. It's like the 5-7 resolves to the 1, the dominant resolves to the tonic. This is a dominant of the 6th, so it resolves to the 6th. Just keep in mind here, the 6th is a minor chord here in the key of F. It's like going this. 5-7, if we were in the key of D minor, that's what it would be. That's what this is here. That's the 6th, and the 5-7 again, and a 1. So the 5-7 resolves to the 1. So it fits okay. So now I want to hear what it sounds like with the harmony and the melody, the chords here. 7, then 1, again, here. Now remember that. Then 2. Okay. Well, that was fun and boring, but it sounded okay. Change the pattern in the left hand. It's up to you what you want. They're suggesting chuck chuck. something of that nature. Try just one walking bear. So you have to make a choice when you have a 4-note chord and you're going to use 3 of them. Which 3 do you use? Well, you need the top and bottom, and either one of the others. Usually one that if that's using that, then I'll use that here. Since that is doing the E, I'll do the G. It's just another. You can mix it up. You could play one pattern for a while and another pattern for a while or whatever. Now there is a note at the bottom of this to transpose this to G major. So we're going to go from F major to G major, up one note. In the melody, we're simply taking it up one note from where it's at. Instead of an F, it's a G. We're going to play in the key of G, which has one sharp. So I'm just taking every note up one. Well, then we do the 1 chord in G. 1 chord, and then the 2 chord is here, but they want first the C's on the bottom. So I'm coming down here. So I'm going to go from here to here. And then the 5/7 chord in G is this, because I'm in G major, the 5/7 chord. And the 1 chord. Back to the 2, and then the 5/7 of the 6th chord. Well, in G major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 6th chord. The dominant of that is that, so I build a chord on that, a major chord. That's the 5 chord of the 6th. It's got to be major because in G major, this would be the note. But when you're doing a dominant of something like this, it's got to be a major triad. So here, I'm adding this, and then the 7th, so it's that. I'll come down here. And then, of course, that resolves to the 6th chord. And then the 5/7 again. And here. So then you can try that mess and see what it is. 2, 6, 5/7, 1 again, and the 5/7 of the 6, and all that mess that we had before is here. Remember that? And then that resolves to the 6th chord. And the 5/7 is here, the 1. A little ragged, but that's the idea. You're just taking everything up a step.